Okay, hello again everyone. Another flight here in the Highlander. Once again up to the foothills to look at the fall colors. This was yesterday that I went up. I was kind of rushed. I put the camera in the airplane and tied it to the head rack right above the passenger seat just to get a different view. Didn't turn out exactly like I wanted it to, but it was good enough for me. Here's our route of flight. Took off from Clemson, went just due north towards the little town of 6 Mile, and just a few miles up ahead, just beyond there is where a few little hills that I know of, uninhabited, so you can go down low and have a good look at the colors. Winds were coming out of the north, and I actually pulled the throttle back. Boy, I really missed my sailplane at this point. You can kind of fly right along the ridge with the low power setting, or in the glider, just go scooting right along. Of course, in the glider, you have to have a place to land. Over on the right-hand side is a little grass field or a little valley you can put down in if you have any problems. These little hills continue down towards the south toward Lake Kiowee. Anyway, just made a little loop in that area. That little R up there, that's another airfield I want to go to later on. I'll tell you about that later in another video. One last little hill, and actually I pulled the throttle back some more there so you can kind of quiet. There were some houses off to the right. But once I zoomed past there, not zoomed, but 70 or 80 knots, pulled it on up. You can see 6 Mile Mountain just on the left right there. Near the town of 6 Mile, and proceeding outbound. I don't know what I was going to say here. Oh yeah, trying to beat the sun back to the airport. I'm approved for nighttime flying. We just don't have a landing light, and plus I want to get everything back together before I fly in total dark. Anyway, finally made it back to Clemson about 10 minutes later, but with the sun going down so quick, it does get dark quick. There's a football practice field. They have a football game this weekend. I don't know who they're playing, but hopefully they'll do well. And transitioning again, I did another loop just around the city and the University of Clemson, just to have everyone have a nice look of what it looks like during twilight there. And one of the beautiful things I like about flying in the evening or early morning is the lack of turbulence right here. Not good for soaring, but it's really good just for motoring along. You can see the control stick is pretty stationary there for a nice smooth flight. And let's see here, what am I going to do next? Okay, just setting up on for final for runway 25. Look to the right, clear final. No one's out there. I'll make a radio call later on, of course, regardless of that. And then this catch the final approach into the runway 25. A little tennis courts here on the left-hand side just going by, the soccer field, and Clemson. I forget the name of that road right there. But anyway, there's the SO Club as we pass over that road there near Little John Coliseum. That was yesterday evening. Landed and had a nice flight there. The next morning, woke up a little bit earlier than usual, kept the dogs at home, and put together this little video. Tied the camera out of the left wing. Did a Ken Burns type of a video editing feature there. And here's what it is. Took off 25, looped down by Sandy Springs, up the river or up the lake, and let everyone see what it looks like early in the morning. Nice and wet. It wasn't foggy at the airport, but all around the surrounding area it was, of course. And once again, smooth air, really enjoyable. And I wanted to get just a little bit early, get that sun at a lower angle, but that's life. You can only have so much time to get going here for getting the ideal shot. I can see why these film crews are out there all day and night setting up their camera and worrying about light. Another Ken Burns effect from that camera out there on the strut. Really, it's kind of cool looking at it like that. And once again, we feel really good about the airplane. The motor's along pretty good. We'll clean up the exterior a little bit and let it a little bit more, not show quality, but boy, I tell you what, this is fun to get in the airplane and start flying around. Okay, this is coming up in the last few seconds of the video, and touching down a little bit fast, but speed is life, and make the first turn off here, and that was it.